I love what the David Lynch Foundation does. You think about every single level, at-risk kids in schools around the world, veterans who have post-traumatic stress like my father had, also women in need. It's incredible what they're doing.
I started meditating about a year ago, and it's been really important for me in my life. These particular issues with the women and veterans and people that have had, traumas happen to them need help in healing and knowing how to sort of deal with those things. And so I think it's very important for everyone.
As I got more into TM and learned more about it and learned more about the work that the foundation is doing to really bring this practice to the places and the people who need it the most, I became excited about it and passionate about it, and I'm glad to help.
The David Lynch Foundation has been so supportive of bringing TM into our studio. So now I can take my staff, it's a fairly high power and high pressured area, and folks aren't always polite to each other, and those creative juices don't flow if you don't feel that energy. So TM has allowed our team to stay on track, it kept us on the rails. So it's a great honor to be here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 4th annual David Lynch Foundation Gala event, Change Begins Within.
I'm a relative newbie to TM. I've only been doing it about 2 years, but I can say from my personal experience that it has made all the difference in my life. And I have to admit, I came to it as a skeptic. I mean, how could it be that sitting quietly 20 minutes twice a day could help make you the person you were meant to be? I just didn't believe it. But it really does click for me, and I think for so many people increasingly around the world. And what I'm so excited about is the work that the David Lynch Foundation is doing now to bring that to people who may need it.
Every human being has a treasury within. Unbounded intelligence is there. Unbounded creativity, love, energy, peace, and happiness. Transcendental meditation is a mental technique, an ancient form of meditation brought back for this time by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. And it's like being given a little golden key that opens the door to that treasury within.
As great a skeptic as you may be, and I do encourage anyone who's not doing TM to be a skeptic and come at it with that perspective, because when you look at the information around it, it's quite impactful. Take, for example, high blood pressure. #1 cause of aging of all the potential risk factors you may have. And it primarily ages you by taking the arteries of the body and rusting them away from the inside. Well, especially if the blood pressure is related to issues that are emotional in your life, it's profoundly effective. So doctors actually did double-blind, randomized controlled studies. Those are the gold standard studies that we look at, and demonstrated dramatic reductions, not just in blood pressure, which can be reduced as much as medications in some cases, but also almost 50% reductions in things like incidences of atherosclerosis, heart attack rates, even death rates in some studies. So these aren't subtle little changes in how you do, they're dramatic shifts.
Transcendental meditation, TM, has changed my life drastically. Without TM, I was headed down a path of total destruction, which would have led to me losing my beautiful wife, my family, and my life. So therefore, I have the opportunity, I'd like to personally thank Mr. David Lynch and the Foundation for giving me this wonderful tool, TM, to help me fight PTSD.
We would love to be able to incorporate TM into the training for all of our first responders so that none of them ever reach the point of no return. And from the bottom of my heart, David, thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. I love it.